for us, and at least for me, actually, I learned a lot. And this is the way how I measured the conference. I learned a lot. I met with the new people, and I met with people I didn't see them since long time. I call it, it's like a family, and I meant that we are like a family. We are working together as a family. And I spoke a little bit in my actually presentation before about political prisoners, and I hope next conferences we need to have the space for political prisoners, not just in Palestine, everywhere. Because political prisoners, not just Palestinian, any prisoner is a political prisoner. But we, in our terminology, the way how we use it in Palestine, we say all the time political prisoners. But when I speak about that, I mean every prisoner is a political prisoner. And I speak about that because I speak about like part of the Palestinian community, which they are facing the jail since the beginning of the occupation, 1948. Not 67, 1948, which Palestinians, they were dragged and went to the jail and they tortured by the Zionist movement. Even some before, even 1936, when Palestinians, they were struggling against the British mandate. And we have the famous, actually in our culture, Rami is not here, in our culture where we have new songs for Al-Ashiqeen group when they sing for Muhammad Jamjoom or Ata Ziri. The 3 Palestinian prisoners, they were hanged in 1936 in Akka jail in 1936, which the history is going very far during the British mandate and after with the Zionist movement. But here just I will throw some statistics very fast. We have over 800,000 Palestinians, they were arrested since 1967 until now. When you speak about 800,000, out of 4.5 million people, they are living in the West Bank and Gaza Strip and inside Israel. It's a huge number. And by the way, the jail doesn't target the prisoner alone, target their families, target the mom, target the children, target the wife, the sister, the lover, target everyone. And recently, actually, Palestinian prisoners, they took different kind of initiatives. So right now we have 4,900 Palestinian political prisoners inside the jail in this moment. Among them, 14 women right now. Because we had 39 women, they were released during the exchange prisoner 1 year ago. But among them, 14 women. One of them, it's Lina Jarbouni. Actually, she's in jail since 2002, and she's sentenced for 17 years. Among them, mothers, sisters, young women, but they are part of this struggle. And over 10,000 women arrested, actually, last 2 decades by the Israeli occupation. So Palestinian women, they are part of this struggle, not just as what they say, like they are behind the man. No, actually, most of the time in front of the man, and they are carrying the struggle in their hand in different way. Among the 4,900, we have 239 children. And 39 children, their age between 12 years old and 15 years old. Anyone has a child 12 years old, 15 years old?
Or brothers, sisters.
Brothers, sisters. Yeah, just imagine like 12 years old inside jail. And me personally, actually, I experienced the jail the first time. I was 13 years old and a half. And this is something like you are expecting that to be in jail. And because you are a Palestinian, it's enough reason like for the Israelis to keep you in jail. So sometimes it's not necessary you are doing something. Sometimes it's you are in the wrong time, in the wrong place. It can take you to jail, especially when you pass the checkpoints or when you go to school. Or sometimes you leave the house, maybe you will not come back. So you need to be prepared all the time as a Palestinian. And among the 4,900 prisoners, I will repeat the number many times because I don't want you to forget the number. So among them, we have 170 prisoners. They are administrative detainees, which you have it, I think, now in the United States, right?
Yeah.
In Guantanamo, that we have prisoners, they don't release them. Even though you finished your sentence, they keep them in jail. And sometimes they arrest people without any trial. And even in Palestine, like the administrative detention, actually it's a British law, 1945, called the year 1945, where the officers, military officer, can keep you in jail without a trial, without accusation. Even your lawyer, when you go to the court, your lawyer not allowed to see your file. The reason, they say security file. You can't see, you don't know why you are in jail.